This exam application tutorial is on the topic of velocity and acceleration. The question for 6 marks reads, describe the motion of a car using the distance time graph. So this is really a graph reading skills exercise, and you can relate it to these sub-questions. Describe each type of motion displayed on the graph and state how long each type of motion lasts for. Now, you are unlikely to get a 6-mark question like this, but this is an excellent opportunity to practice your graph reading skills because you will have to answer shorter types of questions like this. So we're going to be interpreting every section of this graph in terms of motion, and be aware it's a distance time graph, not a velocity time graph. Velocity would read differently. So the first section of this graph, the car moves away from its starting point because its distance is increasing from this origin point here, so we're getting further away, and it's moving at a constant speed for 20 seconds. So you can see it stops here at 20, and we know it's a constant speed because in a distance time graph, a diagonally straight line means constant speed. So now we're looking at this bit. The car then moves at a slower constant speed for 20 seconds. We know it's slower because it's more shallow, it's not steep. And again, we can see this lasts for 20 seconds, 20 to 40. So now, this bit. The car then decelerates towards the starting point, so our distance between the origin and where we are now is decreasing, and for 20 seconds. So remember, a diagonally sloping downwards line on a distance time graph is deceleration, getting slower and slower. And we can see from 40 to 60, so 20 seconds. Now this bit. Then the car accelerates away from the starting point for 20 seconds. So here to here, 60 to 80. Now this bit, you can see time's increasing, but distance isn't. So that means the car remains stationary or stops moving for 25 seconds, from 80 to 105. And finally, then the car moves at a constant speed towards the starting point for 15 seconds. So from 105 to 120, we got a diagonally straight line, so it's constant speed, but the distance is reducing, so we're returning back to our starting point.